send it to you. I mean, I said it in the chat. Invite me, so yeah. Thank you. You guys gotta switch to the NECC server. You guys know how to do that? Oh, mic has just been open. Hello. It's Rocket League time again. Welcome, my friends. This is Volume Fish 9 with a double. Oh, that'd have been so cool. This is University of North Dakota Black versus University of Montana Tan. Some good aggression here coming out from the Tan team. Also, awesome colors. I love it when we get to see the custom colors in Rocket League. It's pretty cool. Seaweed Brain there, one of the new additions to the Rocket League squad. Getting dunked a little bit. Volume Fish taking it across the net here. And Canadian Guardian and... Oh, Zoom Gamer misses. Volume Fish, there's only one back. He tries to get it. Oh, and what a great block by a piece of paper. Canadian Guardian popping it high. Seaweed Brain taking it low. That was a nice touch, actually. A little unexpected. That's all right. Volume Fish. It is on frame. Piece of paper does save it. 2 saves here, or epic saves from piece of paper. Not too shabby, folks. University of Montana looking pretty good right now. Ooh, Seaweed Brain misses the aerial. That's okay. A little bit of nerves here. Good touch to the corner by Canadian Guardian, and then Volume Fish gets beat by Zoom Gamer, but Seaweed is there. Why can't I see chat? There we go. Things are heating up here on the pitch. Gradient takes it and then does not get the touch he wants, the first touch he wants, and it goes all the way back to the green side and then back to the maroon side. Zoom Gamer up, very little boost. Ooh, great defensive touch by Volume Fish. Here Gradient is maybe going for, did not go for a demo. Fascinating. Canadian Guardian, easy save by Canadian Guardian. I am going to post this in live alerts. Get some fun chatters in the chat. All right. At Rocket League. At Grizz Esports. This is a real back and forth game. We thought that this game would be pretty close, and it definitely is. UMT Tan versus UND Black. Oh, can't spell black. Tune in. All right. Seaweed Brain gets beat by a piece of paper. Picks up the mid boost, though. Canadian Guardian clearing it out of the corner. And Zoom... Oh, he's in the Lightning McQueen car! Look at Zoom Game! Oh, that's so cool! I have not seen the Lightning... Oh, Seaweed Brain with a shot? Wow, Gradient, though, with the save. Gradient gets, like, weirdly bumped off of the wall, I think, is what happened. Or he, like, lost control of his car. Ooh, great touch by Oh, no. Was that a self bump? Or a team bump, I think. Volume Fish. Yeah, confusion on the goal line, unfortunately. Is what it is. Sometimes it happens like that, folks. What a bummer. Let's turn the game down just a little bit. It's a little loud. All right, 1-0 for University of North Dakota Black. Volume Fish taking it slow. Control. Oh, almost over one. Seaweed. Oh, kind of light pass here, but Zoom Gamer's there to collect. And Gradient hits it back into the tan corner. Seaweed Brain almost gets clear, but Piece of Paper has a great 50. And now it's flying over to Gradient into the North Dakota, the green corner. And back. Lots of back and forth here. Oh, double whiff, or fake, excuse me, in front of the Montana net. Kind of scary here. Oh, shot by Zoom Gamer. Another shot by Zoom Gamer. Both go wide. Gradient is there, and Volume Fish is probably going to collect it. Control it in the corner. Gets it past Piece of Paper. It gets bumped off, though. Seaweed Brain getting it past one. Seaweed Brain bumping a Piece of Paper. Seaweed Brain on the ball again. Canadian Guardian was second, but a little bit too close. Okay, Gradient here. Tries to fake out Volume Fish, but Volume Fish gets 2 saves. Actually, not 2 saves, because you can only get 1 in a certain amount of time. Why are we stuck on Piece of Paper's POV? Game? Okay, there we go. Very funny. All right, Seaweed Brain, go. Off the walls. Let's go. Canadian Guardian with a long, hard shot. Gradient with a great save. Volume Fish up. Maybe this is the only chance they're going to have. Canadian Guardian gets 50 in front of the goal line. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. Gradient with a great 50 in the defensive half for UND Black, going up game 1 in this NECC Navigators match. West, I think, Navigators match. Their green is a great green. Actually, it's just the Rocket League green because you can't put in custom hex codes. But the boy temp, wow. Wow, indeed. Volume Fish with the 2 saves. Canadian Guardian with the 2 saves, living up to the name. Our Guardian of Canada. Of the Canadian variety, excuse me. Looks like Montana readies up. Grizz Tan. And UND Black is chilling. Oh, nope, they're ready. All right, here we go. Game 2. Here we are. Game 2. In this best of 5. Confusion here on kickoff. Ooh, maybe delayed kickoff? What was that? That should not have worked. Wait, let's watch this again. What is wrong with the cameras today? They're just so terrible. Yeah, I think people didn't go for Montana, and Canadian Guardian was like, all right, I will score this ball. That's what we love to see. Nice Dynaco. Lightning McQueen skin there. Gradient wins on the kickoff. Will he... Ooh, Volume Fish gets the boost, so Gradient's at 0 here. Zoom Gamer gets 50'd by Volume Fish. Seaweed Brain is first. What will he do with the ball? He will 50 it. And then go again. Volume Fish with a good touch. Does not get the 50 he wants. Ooh, Canadian Guardian, though. That was a great touch to the corner. He just... Oh, what a shot by Gradient. 3-5-0-2. Does Seaweed... No, Seaweed... What is going on with this camera? Do I need to... Okay, let me try... I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
It's 1-1.
All right.
Hello, iCastcast and back with
Soren SPG.
Soren SPG.
I play Rocket League, I promise.
You're a Rocket League gamer?
I hit
Oh,
flat.
what a shot. Bang.
I hit
I hear a
flat, so I have
shout.
no idea.
What?
Check.
Yeah, if you want to open it for them.
Yeah, got it.
Lots of people, the University of Montana does not just do one game. Oh, what a dunk by Volume Fish. That was nice. Canadian Guardian with the kickoff. Gets beat pretty bad, but Volume Fish is there. Gets dunked by Zune Gamer in the midfield. Ooh, Seaweed Brain adds 0 boost. Canadian Guardian clearing it, being the Guardian of Canada. And Piece of Paper getting great touches at 0 boost. A little bit of confusion on the defensive line of the University of Montana Tan Team. Canadian Guardian up. Hits it back into the corner. Here we are. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Soren SPG. Volume Fish taking it a little slow. That's scary. Oh, 50. So what do you know about Rocket League? Let's.
I hit plat, so I obviously not super high level, but
hit ball.
Hit ball
hard
enough to know how the game works. And I'm assuming
shot?
we are.
Oh, really light shot here from Seaweed Brain.
Assuming we're red here.
Yeah, we are red.
Great.
And the fun thing about Rocket League is when you have 2 teams, it takes the colors.
Yes, I did know that. Yeah,
it's very cool.
I wish more games did that.
Yeah, it's super cool. Oh, what an unfortunate touch from.
Not quite.
Yeah, he definitely got there, and then it was not exactly what he wanted. Yeah. Oh, what a 50. Seaweed Brain.
Ooh.
Volume Fish. Oh, my gosh, Volume Fish. The defensive mastermind of the University of Montana Tan Team.
The rebound here. Good.
That was a good. That was not the touch. It was a good touch, bad touch, good touch, bad touch.
Midfield heading back towards UND. What team is that?
Yeah, University of North Dakota.
University of North Dakota.
Yep.
Volume Fish going to beat them there.
Ooh, dunks Gradient like hard. Oh, almost gets the double.
Decent center, and this might be a good shot.
Off the backboard again?
But not quite.
Seaweed, where are you?
Oh.
Turn, Canadian Guardian. No, he's not fast enough. Oh, he gets a piece, but then he redirects it onto the Montana net.
Could be a good clear here from Seaweed.
What? Bang.
Piece of paper.
That's what the Rocket League team says. Bang. When you hit the ball hard, you guys can be like, bang.
Bang. Of course, there's a ball in Valorant.
If you all may not know, Soren SPG is a Valorant player.
I am a Valorant player. Very stinky, silly game.
I think the boy Temp is also a Valorant player.
Okay.
Was it the boy Temp? It might have been someone else. Somebody was a Radiant Valorant player. I don't know who it was.
You are much better than I am.
Val Gang. Oh, it's Medi.
Oh, yeah, Medi's on. Okay, yeah. Go UMT Val, yeah. Medi's another fellow controller player, so I have the most respect for Medi out of
the most. Wow.
Well, Medi plays Smoke, so
yeah, fair. Well, that would have been a great double off the sidewall. Volume Fish 9 taking it slow. Ooh, tries to fake out Zune Gamer, but Zune Gamer goes high. Bang, Seaweed Brain. Oh, a little bit of control loss. That's me. That is me.
Yeah, no, I struggle so hard on the wall.
Yeah,
that's like my worst.
Off the walls, I have this really great clip that I posted in Rocket League clips, and it's just me getting this perfect off the wall, oh, shot that's just a little wide. Seaweed Brain
might have it.
No,
oh, so close.
Oh, that's scary.
Might be able to reset into it, but no, it looks like it's heading back to Montana.
Yeah, but there's this great clip of me having a perfect off the wall and dunking someone in the air, and it's the only time I've ever hit that ever.
Yeah, Rocket League's really. It's one game I wish I was good at.
Yeah, it is one of those hyper technical games, and that's honestly why I enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's because it's so technical that what a great aerial 50 by Seaweed Brain.
Oh, Canadian might be able to get
gives it to Volume Fish. Volume Fish had boost. Just passes it back though. Back to Gradient. Oh, good 50. Cut from Volume Fish here. Back in the midfield. This has been the whole series so far, if you haven't noticed. Midfield again. Sometimes hitting it back and forth. But Canadian Guardian tries.
A huge amount of goal pressure from them.
No.
Super hard goal pressure from either team.
Yeah, and there was a kickoff goal for goal 1. Zune Gamer passing it off to Gradient. Gradient misses the ball.
Almost a really good window there.
Canadian Guardian, bang. Bang again.
Ball still up in the air.
Up. Keep it up. That's one of the rules of Rocket League.
You have to keep it up.
You have to keep it up.
No matter what.
No, Volume Fish missed. Oh, it's still up. Someone's got to be there. Canadian Guardian, bang. It's actually toward the net. Zune Gamer, it's still at the net. Volume Fish. No!
Still up in the air.
Waterfall down. Oh.
And it's cleared. It's maybe touch the ground unless...
No, keeping it up. Okay.
Going in for...
Nope. Okay.
Chris Tan with another one.
Chris Tan.
First.
1-1. Let's go. We're feeling it today.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to guess who are the higher ranked players in the lobby based off of this score.
Okay, so saves, more saves on their shot. A lot more shots on goal. I'm assuming Tan forgot shots on goal.
No, just there are 2 high-ranked players in this lobby.
high-ranked players.
Who are the 2 high-ranked players?
Canadian Zune Gamer?
No, it is Volumefish 9 and Gradient. They've been top of both teams both times.
Okay. I thought you were trying to throw me a curve.
No, not at all. It's very clear. Oh. My co-caster has left. They are needed by some people to do some things, which is fine. We are back to solo casting, folks. Game 2, it is all tied up here. It is a best of 3 now. Series link best of 5. That is not true. Ooh, neutral kickoff by Canadian Guardian. Not too bad. Zune Gamer off the wall. Does he have any boost? I don't think he has any boost. He does not. Volumefish, though, getting 50'd. Ooh, what a great clear by Canadian Guardian. Gradient, though, in the right spot. As we were just saying, they are a great Rocket League player, as Volumefish. Nothing against the other 4 players in this lobby, but, you know, they got a little bit of work to do, and that is okay. It is okay to have goals. Canadian Guardian controlling. Getting a 50 here. Ooh, gets 50'd pretty hard. Volumefish beats. Is in the midfield. Gradient shoots it towards the net. Volumefish. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll watch this one back. Back for the boys. Whiff. A whiff, and then another whiff. So sometimes when you yell faking, it is because you're missing. And other times you yell faking because everyone missed. This is one of the latter times. Volumefish. Ooh, fakes one. Has very little boost, though. Gets it. Tries to bounce dribble. Does not get the touch he wants. Zune Gamer gets 50 by Canadian Guardian, though it goes straight to Gradient. Gradient gets over 1. Can they shoot this? They can shoot this. Volumefish was not back in time. It is now 1-1 at 4:07 on the clock. Folks, what a series so far. The University of Montana Tan team fell apart a little bit. They just got out 50'd, out 1v1'd too many times in a row on that defensive play. Volumefish with a great kickoff. This, I think, is in. It is not bar down. It is bar out. Canadian Guardian with the touch back to center. Gradient touches it. Where's Seaweed Brain? He gets it. Nice 50. Going shooting across to the green side. Green corner, excuse me. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
But it was more just one computer had a ton of storage.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
We'll sort it out.
Sorry to steal you away from
Hello, we're back. It is now 1-1.
that. Okay, were they kickoff goals or?
No, they were just straight up goals by both teams. Ooh! Speak of the devil. Wow, look at this passing play. The 1-2 punch. This is an excellent
Volumefish.
Yeah, Volumefish Canadian Guard.
That
Excellent
was a
cut.
very slight touch.
Yeah.
Super.
In Rocket League, there's this like kind of figure 8 rotation of all 3 players. I guess not figure, like, I don't know, Olympic rings.
Yeah.
And that Canadian Guardian was the guy rotating out, but Volumefish must have called, I'm hitting it back to you, and he just put it right in. Volumefish puts it center again.
Uh-oh.
No! Gradient! Why would you touch it like that? Oh, no, man.
Canadian with another one. This was just
I respect the attempt.
trying to knock it up.
Yeah, he was going to get it out
way.
off the backboard, but, you know, Canadian Guardian, I think, takes those 10 times out of 10.
Yeah. So rough.
That's so sad. All right. Here we go.
With a slight advantage towards... Well, actually, I went back midfield.
Yeah. Neutral kickoffs, generally, you can't really tell. Zune Gamer, that was kind of aggressive. Don't need to hit it that hard defensive. That's the real trick in Rocket League.
Yeah.
Slight, soft defensive touches in the right direction are hard.
Yeah.
Because when I say, like, hit the ball hard, that's easy. Because you can just
drive really fast.
Yeah, drive really fast, flip into the ball.
Yeah.
Getting a controlled touch, that's the difficult part. Ooh, Canadian Guardian, like, I think was going for a demo. I don't know, weirdly whiffs. Oh, no, Seaweed Brain gets dunked, though. What's going to happen?
Good center by Gradient, but Volumefish is very much there. Oops.
It is Seaweed Brain's 3rd official collegiate match.
Okay.
So you can tell they are a little nervous still.
Still, I mean, yeah. Still doing very well.
Yeah, Gradient off the wall. You could tell a little bit more mechanical prowess from both Volumefish and Gradient.
Yeah.
I think at this level, what a speak of the devil.
Yeah.
2-3. I've said speak of the devil 3 times. I need to not use that phrase again.
You start rotating in different phrase to use.
Yeah.
And so close to defense.
So that is a hard. You have to read the
Angle your
shooter
point.
and the pass,
Yeah.
and so it's hard. Canadian Guardian against Gradient.
Fairly
Gradient,
neutral kickoff.
yeah, Gradient's doing a speed flip kickoff, and Canadian Guardian is just driving into the ball.
Yep.
That's just how it goes. What a great center. Oh, Volume Fish. Oh my goodness, Gradient though,
great
he's too
defense.
good. Volume Fish again.
No big
Guardian.
Canadians. No one's quite ready to go for it. Sweet Brain does stop the goal shot,
Yeah, good touch.
but Gradient, great timing, and Volume Fish clears
Off
it.
the backboard, Volume Fish.
Oof.
Oh my goodness, Canadian Guardian, jump for it. You won't. Okay.
Little too high.
Off the backboard again.
But set up decently, and no one's quite there to help.
Seaweed Brain is still a little nervous to rotate, I think.
Yeah.
They're a twos player, right? Oh, good shot!
Oh.
Is that Seaweed Brain's first goal caught on camera? I think it might be.
That was
a fast
great
shot. Off of someone's hood, still 56 miles an hour.
wow.
To be fair, it was redirected.
It might have
by,
gone in anyways, though. It was
yeah.
a pretty close angle.
Oh, look at this. He's got a wizard hat on. I like that. It's pretty cool. All right, 2-4. It's looking pretty good. Canadian Guardian gets beat by Gradient again. Poor Canadian Guardian has to come up against Gradient.
I think every
many
single
times.
round.
Yeah, I've seen him like 6 times.
Oh, but not a great position. Good clear
Sorry.
there.
Canadian Guardian is the Guardian, and it's, his name's there for a reason.
Being disaware of goal is so...
Yeah. Volume Fish, dodging demos, does not decide to jump for that. Jumps over the ball. That was pretty cool. Look at
Soon
Soon
Gamer with a decent push.
Yeah. Tried to go for the double, too. Oh, this is
Recenter
just
back.
going to roll in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gradient.
There's nothing to do there.
Oh. His mental,
Yeah.
rotated too fast. And Seaweed Brain collects another. Light work.
Yeah.
Just another. Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Just
Just another Tuesday for University of Montana.
Do you know what that is from? That
Do
quote?
not know.
That is a quote from M. Bison from the Street Fighter movie.
It is?
He's just like, it's
Okay.
just another Tuesday.
I have not watched Street Fighter movie.
You should.
I
It's
do want to go through and watch
super
every
campy.
single video game movie, no matter how
Oh,
bad.
a lot of them are bad,
Some are
bad. But that
terrible.
one's excellent.
Yeah. Unironically, like the Sonic movie, that was good. But
The Sonic movie was
Yeah,
great.
it
That was
was
like one of the
really
best video game movies of all time, actually, though. Canadian Guardian being the Guardian. Look at him. Piece of
yeah.
paper. Not a piece of
North
paper.
Dakota's, at least on this kickoff, has been a lot more aggressive towards goal.
Yeah. Look at those great touches by Canadian Guardian. Just puts it into the corner every time. Doesn't bang it too hard. Volume Fish. Shot maybe?
Zoom
No. A
Gamer,
little bit off.
not quite able to beat it.
Look at
Volume
Lightning
Fish
Quick.
is so fast.
Yeah. Volume Fish is a speedy guy. Just like Gradient. They both are like zooming around the field much. Oh, shot?
No. That was pretty close. But Volume Fish might be able to get it here.
Off the sidewall. Nope. He doesn't go for that. There's 1 second left. Go for that. We need to have a talk. Bang. Okay, close.
Aw.
Okay. That's 2-1 with a pretty resounding game 3.
Yeah.
Canadian Guardian with the MVP. Volume Fish on the bottom. Oh, no.
I mean, they're all in the 400s. It's
That's true. That was a good game.
That
by
was
them.
close.
Look at those shots, too. That's a
I
lot of
know.
shots.
Montana, like both
11?
games so far, has had more shots on goal.
Yeah. It is kind of... There's nothing wrong with just shooting it at the net at this level. And especially like if you've been plat, like I was like somewhere in mid diamond.
Yeah.
And even there, and even in champ, just shoot the ball at the net.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Just hit it hard at the net. And if you can place it with some semblance, you're fine. So it looks like Gradient is having the pep talk with his team.
Yeah.
They're like, we can do this. University of Montana sucks.
That's what
They're like
best-
bison
the best
stomp on
thing-
Grizzly Bears, I guess. I don't know.
The best thing you can do in a timeout is just say, like, everyone chill for a second. Okay, we need to, we're going to beat them.
Yeah, yeah, they can do it. I mean, these games have been close. They've been good games. They kind of
Rocket
fell
League's
apart.
so hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because, in 30 seconds, I've seen games where people get, 4 goals.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
exactly.
But
Tap in. No, Haiku, you are not able to tap in. Ooh, Gradient misses. Seaweed Brain. A double?
Montana's already aggressing
Ooh,
here.
Misses the
But
shot.
Canadian Bacon to
unfortunately.
go position. Good save there by Zoom Gamer, I think.
Ooh, Volume Fish was trying to, or Gradient was trying to bump Volume Fish, but Volume Fish avoided it. Unfortunate, though. Touch
Canadian Guardian
off the corner.
somewhat centers
by.
it.
Where's our third?
Getting boost.
Oh, no. Gradient.
Volumes there.
Gradient
and-
it's so funny watching. So these guys are like GC1, GC2,
Okay.
and you can tell, like, they have moments of greatness, and sometimes you just whiff. And there was a goal earlier where there was literally 6 whiffs in a row. And it was both, like, Volume Fish and Gradient just, like,
Yeah.
whiff, and you're like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it happens.
There's a great quote by one of the former Maroon squad for Rocket League, the ones that took third in Nationals, and his was, "You never get good at Rocket League. Goal from a piece of paper."
Better start from them.
Yeah, a good start from them. I think this was over Seaweed, maybe? That's hard. Yeah, it's hard to read the bounce off the backboard or the sidewall. But one of the great quotes was, "You don't get good at Rocket League, you get less bad."
Right? I think that's somewhat true for every game, but I think Rocket League in particular, it's even.
Yeah, just because like the mechanical skill required to execute is just so high.
It's so much. I would say it's higher than almost every other game, except maybe Smash Bros. And side scrollers.
There's definitely like some arguments to be made for like some of the fighting games.
Yeah,
and then like a lot of the RTS for sure, but RTS really is just kind of a dead genre. Shot from Canadian Guardian. Ooh, almost.
Off corner blind hit. Nice.
Let's go. We can hear them shouting. Oh, oh no! They were bumping each other. I feel bad now. That's a rough look.
Good shot from Volume Fish.
Yeah, that was. I mean, well, that was kind of given to him.
But yeah,
they were bumping.
We don't know about that.
Canadian Guardian
against.
Oh no! Yeah, not against Gradient this time. Nice.
It's a great start.
Doesn't go for the boost. That's smart. Sends it mid. Volume Fish just puts it in the jam.
Really well played.
I think this is literally when you see momentum, when you hear people talk about like momentum in sports, in competitive video games, this is it. You were seeing it happen live against University.
Montana didn't even really seem fazed by UND's goal.
Yeah.
It just like went straight by it.
Yeah, and that's one of those. They had 5-2. You feel good after a game like
it
that.
Lets you ignore a small loss.
Yeah, exactly.
But like losses build up so much when you're down a bit.
Yep.
It's a hard hole to get out of.
Gradient to himself. Oh.
And Volume Fish off the wall. Centers it for Montana.
Did not take that boost. Interesting. I would have taken that boost, but I'm
wins that out.
A boost goblin.
Oh,
Zune! What a great
shot!
Oh, Gradient gonna shoot.
Is Seaweed able to get there in time?
Oh, so close. Oof.
Much more even.
Nerves. This is literally nerves.
Yep.
Doesn't read the bounce. Just gotta wait for it, and you can go tap it.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming he was low on boost at the point, and he was. Unfortunate.
A hard place to be in.
It's very, very hard. That's reading backboard touches is like. Everyone is like, you got to read the backboard touch, and there's packs to do the backboard touches and backboard therapy, all this stuff. And
you have to understand, they're like, there's so much going on in their screen.
Yeah,
and it's going so quick. They don't have much break at all in between sets.
No, not at all.
Crazy.
Yeah. A lot of games you pause and have like a 5-minute break. In Rocket League, you get 60 seconds.
Yeah.
They don't even like put it into rule books. You're not allowed to ask for like time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, and teams will generally give it to you. Seaweed Brain double. Oh, he didn't even try for it.
Backboard and Volume Fish tries going for it.
Seaweed Brain, that's yours. You got to go for it. Gradient tries to get over Seaweed Brain. Seaweed Brain cannot be faked. Canadian Guardian up. Oh, what a not quite on frame, but Zune Gamer still
does give Montana good advantage. Shot on goal, blocked by Zune Gamer.
Lightning McQueen there, you know.
Does miss that.
Piece of paper.
It's really hard to capitalize, but Seaweed Brain.
Seaweed Brain.
Montana does not want it off this side of the field at all.
Yeah. Ooh, what a great wall defense by Piece of Paper. Back towards center. Volume Fish just there. I think he was rotating out and probably saw the cut that needed to happen.
Started right back in.
Watch it, yep. This happened earlier with Canadian Guardian. Yep. Just sat
great
there.
Touch.
Sat there and waited.
Yep.
That's called a redirect.
Okay.
When it like
just barely,
the skims off of the like part of your car.
Okay.
Seaweed Brain. Unfortunate kickoff here, but straight to Volume Fish. Controlled touch and does not get the first touch he wants, but it's over Gradient, I think. Volume Fish putting it center.
And
no, just putting it in.
Take it on their own. All right.
Okay.
All on their own.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good here.
Volume Fish does not care.
It wasn't even a doomsday. He just hit it at a great... Was that a hiker angle? So there's lots of phrases that the Rocket League team uses, right? The hiker angle is when you hit the ball off the wall from the corner at such a tight angle you can't even see the goal when it goes in. And I think that was a hiker
pretty
angle.
Close.
The real hiker angle is when you're doing it at 0 boost and it's like a read, but...
Okay.
Set
up almost, but
Volume
a little
Fish.
too far.
This is a triple commit here. Can Seaweed Brain make it back? He needs to go for the boost as well. And Gradient's taking it slow. Gets it over 1.
Piece of paper is somewhat there to
Piece
help.
Piece of paper, okay, it works.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been a bad play, but it weirdly worked. You can see here, Piece of Paper like went for the bump, and it did work. Volume Fish was
Gradient was able to just go, just go right around.
Nothing fancy, drove it in the net.
Yep.
Okay, we're up 1 goal. We need another one. Come on, Tan. Great kickoff.
wins slightly for Canadian.
Yeah, and they're at a nice touch by a piece of paper. At a higher level, like there are times where you don't want to.
There? Yeah.
Ooh,
A
scary.
little dicey.
Oh, Volume Fish
Volume
reads it.
Fish, good backboard. No one's quite centered.
That's scary. That's super scary. Zoom Gamer just going straight down the field.
Gradient, but a little closer.
I don't know what's wrong with the camera right now. It's like, gets demoed.
Is this all auto cam?
This is all
crazy.
The auto cam is pretty decent, but sometimes it just like focuses on one person. You're like, please let me see another player.
Sometimes in the replays too.
Yeah, it does that a lot. Yeah, Volume Fish
it
dropped it
on
off
their
his
own.
hood. Gradient. Oh, gets bumped though. Seaweed Brain.
Seaweed should be there, and there's a triple
Nice.
touch.
Oh, Gradient backflips.
Stop points.
This is something. This is like, people are trying to have the last hurrah, score their last goal to tie it up, and then Montana's like playing like crazy, trying not to let them score. Great touch by Volume Fish.
Just keeping the advantage as far away from North Dakota as possible.
Only one back here.
Back there, and
Gradient
Seaweed able to get to it in time.
Oh no, they
Gradient
missed.
it, but Zoom Gamer.
Oh my God!
Save
What
by
is going on?
Canadian.
What a save! The true
Three
Guardian.
people missed, and Canadian was there.
Incredible. Volume Fish
Does
hits
get it out
high.
in time. Centered for University of
Please?
Dakota?
Touch? Okay, good 50.
Oof.
15 seconds left. Seaweed Brain off the sidewall. Volume Fish, close it out,
Going
please.
for it.
Oh, nice pitch, center. Put it in. Yes! 10 seconds left. It technically
Could happen.
It technically is not over.
Because timer doesn't start till touch.
So you can
Correct?
technically, if you pinch it like really weirdly, you can score like once every 3 seconds. So supposedly, if they played it like really perfectly, you could get 3 goals, but that is hard. So just
Really
don't.
tricky. A lot of coordination.
Okay, good. They tried to Spanish, I think. Maybe they just flipped the wrong direction and they cheated really close.
Ooh,
Great touch by
this
Canadian
might
Guardian.
go
That seals the deal. Gradient is going to keep it up. We respect. I'll try to keep it up.
Good final round.
All right.
That
And
got a
we
little
did it.
sketchy.
Duck says 3 seconds per goal if it's not a crazy pinch. Okay.
Okay.
High crew. So not high crew. High crew.
Oh, there's two. Wait.
Yeah.
Same.
There's-
What in the world? All
Don't
right.
worry about that. The University of Montana Tan beats. I'm not going to. This is potentially their hardest opponent.
Okay.
And so they did lose the last series
Okay.
2-3. But there is a pretty good chance here that this was their hardest series and they got a pretty good shot at coming in first or second.
Yeah. And they played this super well as well.
Yeah, they played amazing.
Yeah, both teams.
I think it's High Crew. Oh no, High Crew. Okay. So this is High Crew. That's super confusing. I'm not,
Okay. What in the world?
I don't care now. Okay, how do I get out of it? Help. Help. What?
Oh, yes. There we go.
No, I can't get rid of this thing.
We can only see high crew right now.
Okay, well, that sucks. Oh, I know how to do it. There we go. Make the chat wild.
Everybody say that sucks. Let me run Apex.
All right.
You're stuck with this.
I'm going to leave, and I think someone who's also here is going to say,
Yes.
run some Apex for me.
In about 30 minutes, we'll
About 30
be
minutes?
right back with Apex Legends for all. How many teams? 3 or
3.
4? 3 teams. All 3 teams at the same time.
Okay.
It's going to be great.
Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye. Welcome back, everyone, to Apex Legends.
The best game.
It's really not. I'm Soren SPG,
A Valorant player. And I'm Chid.
an Apex player.
Obviously better.
It's really
Anyways, today we've got two lovely teams for you. And on our screen, they say Tan and Wheat, so I'm probably going to mess it up. But in reality, we have UMT Grizz Sunset and UMT Grizz Wheat. But they are mixed up on our screen, so if you see us messing it up,
Speaking
that's
of
why.
screens, you guys should be able to see that right
Fingers
about
crossed.
now. So otherwise, something went horribly wrong.
Please let us know in the chat.
This is all happening in the ECAC tournament system for Apex Legends. It's a collegiate tournament, and we do have 3 teams of Apex. Copper does play Apex, however they're not in stream right now. And if we get any updates on how Copper does throughout this match, we will let you know. However,
Does he have the anime screen? Sorry.
however, Montana Sunset and Montana Wheat are playing in the same
Lobby.
Yes.
Hopefully not landing on each other, but you never know. They did do that last game.
Also, by the
So
way,
we'll see.
while they are in the same lobby, our 2 teams, the people who are streaming, set different amounts of delay. So we will be seeing
Wheat.
we'll be seeing
Wheat first, and
then Sunset followed.
like a minute or two later.
actually,
Speaking of, do we want to go?
well, nothing's happening on this screen. There's still
to
lobby.
the team that's going,
Yes, we will go and do that.
because I believe they're playing a little bit of an unusual team comp with the new update.
they're also labeled wrong. Oh my gosh, they're under
Yeah.
Copper. This is gonna be awful. So
They're playing Watson Bangalore Conduit, which could be very fun.
yes, so there was a recent update, a pretty big recent update from what I've heard.
Yes, it's
So,
changed.
do you want to go through that? Because you know Apex better than me.
Everything.
Yeah.
So for starters, and I just want to point out, I love the spot they're landing, fight zone or fight night, not rather. Is really funny, and this team in particular has gotten really good at just landing there and killing everything. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I don't think they got hot dropped, but I mean, I didn't really.
I'm
look at
assuming
it.
people can't shoot in or out. You can only use
No.
melee. Yeah, cool.
So it is a little silly. We did once spend a tournament there, or most of a tournament just in there.
Okay, good to know.
So we'll see that, but you can probably tell a little bit just by the character of Hushlow here that their armor has been completely changed. There is no longer armor is no longer floor loot, which is a big change. And you can only get evos by killing people. I think you can get some from opening boxes and reviving, but for the most part, it's only by fighting. There are some like Evo towers, basically.
Oh, shots already.
So
Yeah, go right back into the
he
fight
will
zone.
be able to get Evo that way, but they're not in any points of interest. So
Yeah. So this, I'm assuming it was done to make ratting less effective.
yes, it is done to do that in ranked and to make PvP like actually a thing. People
Make it more
wanting to-
rewarding.
Make it more rewarding, less RNG in the game.
Yeah.
And then also there's a crazy new perk system.
I saw that. Was that what was in the loading screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is a new thing. So there's perks for everybody. So I think with Conduit, I think the first one is, I want to say, less tactical cooldown.
Okay.
And it looks like they're getting a little bit of a fight.
Okay. Here comes the melee out,
They're going crazy.
trying to abuse this wall. The other team's looking to abuse this wall.
I would, because they are playing Conduit. They should heal their shields. Don't want to waste resources.
Looks like their team chose to back out here.
Yeah.
So we did just load into the game. However, we're going to kind of leave it on Tan's main screen right now because this is going to be kind of silly.
Yes, and then even like from what I can see from Wheat, or not Wheat, Sunset, are they in Copper?
Sunset. No, they're under Maroon.
How do I?
No, never mind. They're so. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a second. But
Can we see it?
wait, Shuma's already down.
This is so sad.
Yeah, Shuma's already down. The shields are going up,
Oh no, this might be it.
and Hushlow
this could
gets
be
knocked
it.
back down. So I don't know far Fanukin.
They won't be able to revive because there are the conduit shields there, but that
Okay.
is going to be a little
Do conduit shields stop revives?
crazy. No, they don't stop them, but they stop the enemy team from like getting there.
Okay. Yeah.
As you saw, they took a little damage, not enough to do
Looks
too
like
much.
they
And
went
this
ahead and
might be
finished
it,
off.
unless Farfanugan can.
Ooh, already got finished off, and the squad's
They
eliminated.
cannot 1v3, but they did do quite well.
Good
I
bit
mean,
of damage already.
They
Yeah.
weren't last,
So, we are now going to swap back
but I don't
to-
believe Olympus is their strong map.
No. Oh, we can turn on comms. Oh, this is going to be very silly. So right now we're just going to be watching, because it's the same lobby, we are just going to be watching Sunset right now.
So they landed not terribly far away.
Yes.
right?
And since we are pulling from one
Or
of
no,
our
that's
players'
correct,
streams, there will be a little bit of silly stream things around the edge of
Yeah.
the of the screen itself. So sorry about that. But so yeah, okay, so there's that perk system you're talking about. And I'm assuming it's different for each. Is it
It is different for each legend.
each legend, not even class of legend, just straight legends?
Yeah, I think there
Jeez.
are some that are class specific, or not class specific, but are common over multiple legends.
Okay.
Like I think Pathfinder's got one where he can become like a recon legend, basically. And
Okay.
I forget who, but I think a couple others can do that too. Maybe Valkyrie.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. It's so new. There's so many. Looks like they're seeing people.
Evo harvesters.
So that is how you
that's a
get
shield thing.
Evo.
Okay.
And it is right in front of them. So they would want to get that because that will level up their shield. But
And
I
shield-
think there's an enemy. It's right in front of them though, so I would go for it personally
Because
because it gives your whole team a no Evo. Yep,
And-
there they did it.
There we
Boom.
go. Yeah.
Just
So
like that.
That's
And
That's
they can
really
get
helpful.
perks too. So they're doing that. So 20% revive speed for lifeline.
whoa.
That's
Okay, that's quick.
huge. That's crazy.
It is.
And then the other one, the next perk, I believe is self revive.
Wow. Okay.
Or I forget what it is, but they're both really good.
So looking for more of a sustained based team here.
Yeah.
So yeah, with these perk systems, I'm hoping to see more aggression. Because watching last year and even this past season was a little boring.
Yes.
Just because ratting was super well rewarded. Teams were not really balanced.
Yeah. Well, last tournament, the tournament in general was not really balanced. Like they had pro
Yeah.
players up against like very much not pro players and refused to do anything about it. But this
that
time,
was a different tournament organizer as
yeah,
well. We're not
lobbies
gonna get
are completely balanced.
Yeah. As much as they
people are
can
the
be.
same skill as
Yeah.
as much as they
It's
can.
hard to balance collegiate.
Yes.
It's really, really tricky.
Yes. But I believe they actually sent rankings in this time,
Okay, that's
or level rather.
that is a big step up then.
So. Very
So
fun.
we're now seeing just on the right hand side of the screen the fight between the fight that we engaged with is we just saw Hushel get dropped in chat. So there's a decent amount of delay.
Yeah,
Um,
I really hope these are not the same teams. Like I really hope they didn't kill each other.
Yeah. I don't think it is though.
But I
But
would assume not. But they are right in the middle of the map. They are prime position to get third partied, but that's fine.
they'll take the fight. But yeah, right now, I would like to see more fights taken.
I wish we could see what place they are.
Yeah, I might ask our player there to Flower and Chaos to move the follower goal thing in OBS because we can't tell.
Yeah.
But actually, Q didn't send that message.
Sure,
Just so people would
will do.
forget.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
We're all
the
getting
lifeline
back.
package. Oh, that's the other lifeline thing. So you can either self revive or get a full care package, which could mean like a Kraber,
Okay,
which is
that's
like the one shot
big,
sniper.
big
So
deal.
they're both really, really good for
Okay.
lifeline. So I'm excited to see how that plays out in this game.
Did not look like they got a kind of weaker lifeline package there, but
It scales with the game, and I think they've changed it to make it a little better, actually,
okay.
or more consistent.
So now we're seeing right here, Sunset is playing a bit slower, setting up toxic traps. I believe I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but big gas traps. Trying to combine that with some recon, and finally lifeline for sustain. But Cold Knight's pushed decently far away from the team, and being in this kind of mid section of the map, especially in the next couple of minutes as the ring continues to close, we are going to see teams really condense together.
Yes, it is only the first ring though, so
I forgot how far behind they are. Yeah,
yeah,
gee, but
they are a bit behind.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they're not like about to run into a team. I feel like this is a very good landing spot. Oh, ring scan. So that's some Evo there that I saw they got.
Okay.
So there's another way to get it then.
Just doing stuff.
Is just doing utility. Like
Okay.
scanning for the next ring or reviving people or whatnot.
All right. Try to balance things out and not
Yeah.
overcommit to getting kills.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like a much... Because how long has it been since Apex has had a big change like this?
Well, they haven't done a massive change like this in like ever.
Okay.
Like ever. This is a massive gameplay change.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, they've added like the crafting system, but that's not like
yeah,
that's not like as crazy
Not a
as
huge
this
game,
in
yeah.
any way.
Okay. So hopefully, some shots coming in from behind as
Okay, lifeline
Gas is already
That's
down.
the one you don't want to
that
get
is
down.
the wrong order.
Hopefully they can get that lifeline in.
Coleman had already
Caustic
taken
trap
some
that
damage.
that thing up. They could try and stick a
Oh, but
res.
Bit of
Who
movement
is
coming in
that?
here. It's a Revenant or
I don't know
and
who
shots
that
go
is.
straight through.
Can't really tell. No, that looks like a Revenant. Yeah,
Yep. And now Flying Chaos already down. This 2v3 becomes
that's their
really
lifeline.
tricky.
Yeah, that is
Um,
not good. They popped their Bloodhound ult there, and they are looking to just run.
Yep. At this point,
Yeah,
maybe
he's
go
just
back.
caustic trapping and shooting it. I would.
Oh, they're taking shots from
Yeah,
different
I don't know
directions.
what
think
they
it's a
can
different
really
team
do.
as well.
I think they're getting shot from other times. Like I said, they were right in the open
Right in
prime
the
for
center,
third parties, right next
Totally
to Fight
ready
Night.
for it.
So yeah, they just need to play the edge of the ring. Hopefully, they could craft their banner of their teammate at that. Yeah, I think they've already planned ahead to do that. So they just need to play the edge of the ring, circle
Looks
back
like
around.
Dix is looking to
which I
try
think
to
they're
go back
trying to
in.
do. Just play cover, play it safe.
It is a bit earlier, so they definitely could find
Yeah, they're going to run to that
Uncontested crafting,
crafter and
totally doable.
get her banner, and then hopefully get her back.
Losing
One-
lifeline, particularly late game.
Particularly
Yeah.
bad. Even early game.
That's fair.
And then as a lifeline player, you'd want to. Oh, that's a little lag there.
Ooh, the lag.
That's a lot of lag.
That's a frozen stream.
Okay, I'm going. She might be moving the.
She might have alt tapped.
Oh, she did move it.
Hey, all
Pushed her
right.
back. That was probably
I'm
it.
assuming that's what that lag came from.
Oh, it's still frozen.
Maybe. Hopefully they'll refocus the game.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
Do we want to tab out for a second?
There's not much we can really do here.
Yeah.
Since we are
Sometimes if you like.
I think stream is really frozen. Hold on, give me 1 second. Talk back studio mode, and we will just kind of hang out here as University of Montana Sunset has. Oh, it's back.
We're so back.
So back, and that's under the.
I think it's this one.
Oop.
No,
Maybe not as back.
It's so over.
Maybe not quite as back as we thought. Please stick with us through these technical
When
difficulties.
we're not looking at it, it's fine. But when we're looking
Yes.
at it, it's over.
Hopefully, these will somewhat resolve themselves. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, this is not the best first round for us, but we do have after
Two more
this.
to go.
Is it 2 more, not 3 more?
Yeah. So last tournament was 4 rounds. This
Okay.
one's 3 rounds, I believe.
Okay, cool. Most rounds lasting 30-ish minutes,
I mean,
maybe even longer.
depends on how long
Yeah.
it goes. Usually about 20, I think.
Okay, cool.
Longer for ranks, but this is a smaller map.
Oof.
Okay, so we're getting something.
Something
So they're crafting her banner.
Yeah.
We can see
that's the
much.
one thing we know. And
now they're respawning.
Now they're
her.
respawning. All right. I'm assuming Flowering Chaos was tabbed out, which led to a good amount of
Yes.
and they're tabbed back in and with the respawn.
Yes, and we are we on that? No,
That we're in studio mode
Yeah,
right
we're
now.
on it.
But as now full teams move back in for Sunset, and they're going to be able.
Yeah, they're just playing the edge of the ring. They're getting back
And you keep your
into
Evo
it.
shield over that. Okay,
And you
cool.
do keep your Evo
That's
shield.
good to know.
You keep the same armor the whole game.
Yep. And
Yeah, they need to watch the ring though. It is right behind them, and they've got an Evo tower, so they are very much fine. I don't know if I'd play that. There is a crypto drone on them, and they're getting sniped.
Ooh, jeez.
So they're playing far edge of ring. They might even go through the ring a
Around
little bit.
the weak side.
Um,
And with Lifeline and
yeah, so they're
Should
just
be able
trying to
to
play
reheal
that
up.
edge, trying to stick into cover. They're getting sniped from behind,
And
though.
pass the sticks already.
I would move those caustic. I don't think that enemy team could get them.
No, the other
I
team
don't
have
know.
to
They're
move
right there.
very
Actually, I
quick
lied.
and
They are right there.
Oh, here comes the push from opposing team.
They need a
Now they're in this-
Lifeline needs to like run up there and res them. I don't know what Lifeline's doing.
Lifeline trying to back up here.
Yeah,
they have good
Lifeline-
position,
'cause
but
they're
gonna
gonna die to the
left.
ring. Doing some damage.
Some
Run up there
damage
and res
here,
them.
but
You can do it with your
there's
tactical.
the goober. Smoke.
Lifeline. Oh, big knock. So that's a lot of Evo for the whole team. Get res them. You can do it with your tactical. There. There.
Oh, and there's
Ooh.
a
Squad wipe.
twice. Very nice.
Squad wipe. That's very big. And
Great
a
position.
revive Evo. So that's very good for them. And then also look at Cold Knight. You can see the shield core go in action. So he gets temporary
Okay.
shields. I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh, so that's what we're talking about the shield core. Yeah.
Um,
So when you're in, it used to be when you killed an opponent, you could take their Evo shield.
you could armor swap, and it was a big tactic to like prolong a fight.
Yeah.
And now you get a shield core. Looks like they're getting
Taking shots from somewhere else.
shot from another team.
And
They
they're
can
not
get
in
it
a
from
great position
somewhere.
at all right here.
No, I mean they kind of they shouldn't. I mean, it was a good Evo tower earlier, but I feel like they need another one at this point.
Might be able to find one in some of their opponent's chests,
I
but
don't think so.
that's something most people would have used at this point.
Yeah.
Not the best late round item. I'm
Yeah, so
assuming.
they're just continuing to play the edge of the ring.
Yeah.
And then they've got, I think, 3 points for a kill, or 3 kill points, rather.
Yeah.
So that'll bump them up a little bit.
Ooh,
round
and there's
on
some
them,
big
though.
damage here on
They're
Flying
getting
Chaos.
shot from both directions,
Shield still getting pops.
I think. Yeah,
now
no,
they're
that's
already
good.
fairly split
And now
up.
she's out of heals. This is
Passive
bad.
Fig's already dropped.
Yeah, she just needs to, like, run away and rat, basically.
Yeah, going for a revive
Like, get
here
that
is
revive. That's good.
needed.
Lifeline utility.
Does get knocked in this process,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, that Caustic's just going to have to,
Play for points here as much
Hide
as
and-
possible.
yeah, play for points.
Yeah, this, not a huge amount. Yeah, that was... Positioning-wise, they didn't put themselves...
They are top 10, though.
They're top 10. They did not put themselves in a great position after that fight.
Yeah. So Cold Knight needs to just hold his position. Don't move.
in that
Don't say
corner.
anything. Don't speak. Be silent.
Especially don't shoot.
Especially
do not shoot.
And just hide out. I mean, he
Yeah.
is close to getting that next Evo, but yeah, just needs to hang
Doesn't have to
out.
move with the ring. This would be a situation where you want to just move super late,
Yeah.
even if you're in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to wait for that team to go.
As long as possible.
Hope they don't find you.
See some players over there.
And then there is an Evo tower, or not an Evo, I think it's tower? Evo station, maybe?
Yeah.
To his left. So he could try for that, get purple shields.
Little risky here.
it's
Maybe
a
if there's
risky
a
play.
big fight going somewhere else. With 9 squads left, you really don't know where anyone is.
No.
Um,
Uh-oh. So he's been skinned.
that is very not good.
So that team over there knows where everyone is. I'd be a little surprised if they tried to push him. Because at this late in the game, with this many squads left, they're doing it more to position.
That's a small ring. for
Yeah, they're
9
trying to
squads.
more position and not be on everybody rather than push
With
the fight
24
right now.
players, though, I think there's at least 1 or 2 other teams with either 1 or 2 players.
Yeah. There are definitely a couple full squads. And
Ad
she's doing
break.
ads. Let's go.
Ad break, ladies and gentlemen.
Taco Bell.
We love Taco Bell.
Okay,
We're not
I'm going to tell her also not to do ads, please.
So we are going to go ahead and hop over to our break screen right now.
Also,
Sorry
no
about that.
ads, please.
Don't know what our rules are on running ads from other streams. But,
I would assume not allowed.
yes. Or probably not the most encouraged things. Fight night, yes.
Yes, ripped the other team that wouldn't fight night.
That is unfortunate.
Wait, is that an Apex ad?
I think it is an Apex ad. You all
Is that
cannot
a
see.
Taco Bell Apex ad?
Dude, I want some Taco Bell right now. I'll pull up DoorDash. Hold on.
Yeah, I have never actually had Taco Bell.
Taco
so
Bell is one of the most underrated fast food places, in my opinion. The amount of food you can get for like $7, it's crazy.
yeah, I've never gone, just mainly due to the fact that like all of the rumors of
You
what
will
happens after you eat
die.
Taco Bell and end up in the toilet. So
I have only had that happen once, and I went to a lot of Taco Bell.
yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen again. I think we're back.
But I do think oh no,
Nope, I think they
Unfortunate
just
timing.
died. Oh
Um,
no, top 8 though.
no, I think it
So
was
let me pull up the points for that because they had a successful
Yeah.
2 kills.
squad placed ninth with 2 kills.
So it's 2 kills, and a
Um,
squad wipe might get you more.
Yes,
So let me check that real quick.
man, that could be pretty good.
This could be pretty good indeed. I wonder if they pinned it. Hope they did. Nope. Well, that's Apex Week.
So I believe each kill is 1 point, and then
Yeah, each kill is 1 point. So they got top 9. So that's a total of 13 points, I believe.
with those 2 kills. Yep. So that would
With those 2 kills. So that's pretty good.
bumping them
actually,
up
all things considered.
probably to around 50 points.
I believe better than they did last
Yeah.
round. So that's actually quite good.
No, for sure. But I mean,
And they're picking fights.
and they're taking fights. Yeah, they were a
They
little
could have
forced to
done a
take the
little-
last one.
Yeah, they could
But-
have been a little better with positioning.
Post-fight positioning can be a little tricky.
They should have backed up a little bit back
Yeah.
into those little corners because that was the blind spot of the enemy teams. Because there were 2 teams there, they would have fought each other and kind of forgotten about them.
As well
I
as they
would
were
have
close to
assumed.
the edge of ring there. They kind of pushed towards the center a bit.
Yeah, they
Um,
went too far center too early.
There's been a bit
Just
of
got a third party to bunch.
rotate timing seems to be a super like
Important.
not only important but also like a I don't want to say a tricky thing to get down,
It
but
is difficult,
especially in a game,
especially
sure.
for in a game and for what each team is trying to do. I would say with Sunset here, they need to play the edge of the ring.
I think they need to rotate a tad bit later in those situations.
Yes.
They were towards the start of the game, rotating a bit later,
Yeah,
but
they do need to be not necessarily ratting, but clearing the edge of the ring rather of other teams that
Mhm.
are ratting.
Yeah.
I think would be their niche
yeah.
because the teams that are going to be in the center are generally like the teams that are better,
More
so they are
confident as
trying
well,
to move
yeah.
into the center, get that good position.
And
This
usually it'll be hot drops. They'll have gotten better
Yeah.
evos, probably a bit better weapons as well.
Yeah. So they need to, or Sunset rather, needs to more or less stay on the edge, pick off other teams, and
Yes.
get ahead that way.
I think, especially importantly, not being afraid to take those edge of ring fights.
Yes.
Um,
Because generally they can win those.
Yeah. yes. We are going to have a 5-minute break.
Yes.
Starting
Starting the next game.
Yes.
Well, maybe not because they were so behind.
Yeah. Well, we just got it on Hushlo's screen. So
Mhm.
we will have a 5-minute break starting now. So we're going to go and pop off the caster mic, and we will be back in 5 minutes. So see you all then.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to
The game of Apex
To
Legends.
Game of Apex Legends.
Game of Thrones. I mean, Apex Legends.
We did have a player swap. I believe Sam Chavez is now playing.
Hopefully
for
I can get there.
Pass the
Wrong
Stick.
team. Sorry about that, everybody.
It's
But
frozen.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll get. Hopefully it's just an alt tab situation.
I'm going to cry.
Yes, but so on our University of Montana Sunset Red team,
This is wheat, by the
this
way.
is we. Yes, but on the other team, Sam Chavez did switch in for Pass the Sticks.
Speaking of.
I believe they're still loading in.
So they've got quite a bit of
Quite a bit of delay,
delay, unfortunately.
and the other stream has quite a bit of
We are
lag.
seeing a lot of lag
As-
here today, unfortunately.
We didn't have this issue last stream. Oh,
We
had a tiny
did
bit.
a little bit,
Not this,
but not this bad.
yeah.
And it was more like the quality of the stream versus
Yeah.
the
Anyways,
quantity of stream
we
we're
are
getting.
seeing we land in a different spot. Not in fight ring. They're probably trying to take it a
Yeah.
bit slower.
I'm
Try
pretty sure Fight Ring was kind of a joke, hoping no one else would land there, and this
Yeah.
time they're actually doing a real spot to land
Yeah.
at.
Hoping to get some more points off surviving longer.
I just hope it turns up the quality. I'm
Working.
checking the other teams just to see if they've started yet, and they have not.
started. So I believe there's a difference of like 2 or 3 minutes for delay.
Yeah, I think there is like a longer delay.
Solid 2 to 4 minutes somewhere in there.
Well, I think it's probably because our 2-minute delay plus their 2-minute delay already.
We don't have 2-minute delay on.
don't we?
We don't have delay because
Well.
you don't need to turn on delay for Rocket League. That
That
was
you do for Apex.
we didn't turn it on because they're streaming delayed. We don't have to.
Okay,
Yeah. So,
perfect.
anyways,
Dude, if they go charge rifle,
it's not great, right?
charge rifle is not the best.
Okay.
They might have buffed it this season, but it
It's
was
made-
really bad last
Well,
season.
it's also like an anti-Titan weapon.
Well, it's
in
like
concept.
yeah, in
So-
this game, it's like an anti-nothing.
Yeah. It's because it has a charge up. I guess it has a good amount of damage.
It's a good damage. It's like a pocket Kraber if you could actually hit a shot, but they changed
Yeah.
the way the charge up works,
Okay.
and so you can hit shots.
No, it's just hard. Yeah, that's
Because it'll only shoot when the charge up finishes.
you can't like shoot it partway through.
And you can't like shoot it partway through like half charge like you used to.
Oh, that would actually be. If I would kind of like that if you.
So
do
it
at
used to
half.
be, it would be like you could charge it up, like you still hold it down,
Mhm.
and it would automatically shoot when it was done, but you could just
Okay.
shoot it, and you could like see it more clearly.
Okay, makes sense.
Or I think it was when you released trigger a shot. Now it just auto shoots.
Oh, you can't. Can you hold it?
No. So
Wow,
if you're
that's
holding the trigger
terrible.
down, the moment the charge finishes, it'll just shoot.
That is
But
awful.
the last time it was when you took your finger off a shot.
That's bad. That's really bad.
And they changed the way the aim works. I think they made the projectile a little bigger, but then they changed the recoil worse.
Okay.
So I have no idea. Sentinel is fun. I believe that is this team's strategy, is where they're going to try and poke the other team.
Yeah. We are seeing the other team swap in.
Okay, we can
Hopefully
see
they're also not frozen.
the other
We'll
team.
swap to studio mode for that. And go ahead and press over to tan.
Okay. This is Sunset.
Oh boy. All right, they're just have bad quality. So we have lag or bad quality.
So pick your poison,
Or
everybody.
bad quality with a bit of lag, as it seems. like here.
Or both.
So let's swap back to main,
Wait, they're back?
maybe. All right, I'm gonna hop over to main so we don't make sure we don't miss something over
Yeah.
tan. Oh, we really can't tell. Smokes come down.
We could be
From-
missing so much them. They
from
are
Wheat.
Bangalore, but
Yes.
the fact that they're smoking means that they could be fighting.
Could be a fight.
Actually, they
going on.
are fighting. Shumu
Down a bit on shields.
down a bit in
And
shields.
both streams are frozen.
I'm gonna just go to 10. Maybe
Yeah.
if we're actually there, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna go to
Boy,
just to
this
wheat.
is wheat right now.
Yes.
Blue Evo's on 2 of their players.
So there are blue evos.
Yeah, so
That's
a bit of a
good.
fight going
Kind
on.
of thought it was the whole
We're
team.
already down to 15 squads.
Yeah. So
this
people are
match is going a
dropping
good
like
amount faster.
flies.
Um,
That conduit.
if only we could see it.
Yeah. Shumu's down, I think, or
No, out of shields.
taking damage. Yeah.
Yep. Looks like they're healing it back up
Yeah.
over here. Wow, this is.
I am so sorry, everybody. This is hard to
sucks,
watch
'cause
for
this
us.
is a good fight. Hop back to main and see if. I'm sure nothing's happening over with Tan. Or sorry,
nothing that we can
with
tell.
Sunset. Yeah, this is pretty silly.
Pretty unfortunate.
Looks like
I
UMT
really do. I wonder if
Sunset.
we like cut one of their streams with it.
It's not a stream thing. It's an output PC thing. We had issue with it last year, and it's streaming Apex is really a pain.
Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully when that finals team gets started,
that will be
which I'm pretty sure
hopefully it's
as of
happening.
next month, they might be starting custom modes and real esports.
That would
tournaments.
make it doable for sure.
So that'll be a fun thing to tune
Keep an
into.
eye on, yeah. Hushlow already on purple.
That's quite good.
So fights seem to go their way.
Yeah.
As
It
damage
looks like they're
going
getting
out.
into another fight. They have a care package wingman
Mhm.
in the group, which is good. Very fun weapon. Didn't think it was still in the care package, but
Might be in for a
regardless, it's a
specific.
very fun weapon.
Yeah, looks like an assist on the part of Hushlow. So there probably is a team elim in here.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I mean that was a pretty big fight.
Or it's a
getting
very
out.
long fight.
Yeah, very long fight where both teams were on.
Yes.
Which I somewhat doubt. We're gonna swap back to main over here. Just checking on Sunset.
They're just looting.
Yep, just going for it, and we're gonna hop right on back. So,
They're looting.
yep, and
Luckily, this time the teams are not anywhere near each other.
that is a good thing. Kind of suck if they team killed each other.
Yes.
But yeah, so how that works last time, I'm assuming it's pretty similar in ECAC. If there's any evidence of teams working together to both push a team, you can get a good amount of trouble for it.
Yeah.
I believe you are, if you spot each other, you're allowed to run.
Yes. So if you notice,
yeah.
like, hey, that's our team, also from
Let's
then you
not
can
fight them.
not fight them.
However, if they're fighting someone,
Which you would want to do in a normal ranked game anyways.
Yeah.
Because especially in a tournament like this where placement is how you get points, you do want to not always get fights.
Yes. Generally, taking fights, if you have a clear advantage, you want to take the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But if it like starts going on too long,
Because I think like one placement is worth an entire squad wipe, or if not more. So
yeah, which I am kind of mixed on. I feel like
I'm mixed on it too.
I feel like that's rewarding.
Like I feel
playing
like kill
too
points could be
slow.
more, like 2 kill points instead of 1.
Yeah,
But I do like that it is more placement. Encouraging
Yeah,
teams to
that's
not just throw the game, basically.
just for kills. Yeah, but it's all kind of a balancing game. And I mean, we'll see this change season. The nice thing about most esports is it changes.
Got banned for teabagging.
Nice. Yeah, a team did get banned for teabag. Not one of ours, but
Not one of ours.
different team did get banned
Thank
for
the
teabag.
Lord.
So let me make sure nothing silly is running.
Yeah, because it dramatically goes up in points, or not
Okay.
too much. It's yeah, so it's roughly
I mean, yeah.
about the same as a squad wipe per place.
Yeah, nothing's as far as stream end. There's nothing on our end that should be lagging.
Yep.
We're only
So it's just their stream to our stream.
Just might be a connection error with internet. Just could be slow PCs on their end. It's kind of hard to
we
tell.
will troubleshoot next game because
Hopefully,
I mean
next game is final game.
Hushlow at least is in the room next door to us, so I am surprised that his stream is not working. I can
Yes.
see the other one, Sunset's team, but again, Hushlow is right next to us, so
Yes,
I really
that's a
don't
bit
know
of an easier
why.
fix.
This is very sad. Of course, if we were playing the finals, it would never do this.
No, definitely not.
But
Never at all.
yeah,
We are seeing both teams take fights, and I don't believe they're against each
Yeah.
other.
no.
It's starting to smooth
Actually,
up.
they might be.
It could be.
They might be on opposite sides of the wall. I can't really tell.
Yeah,
Because they're both by a wall.
and it's very much lagging, so it's hard to tell. We're gonna hop back in here.
And reminder, one of them is on a different scale
Mhm.
of time than the other.
That's true.
So this fight
Oh.
could have happened earlier.
We would not know.
I
At
do like
all.
that all the team is up at blue shields pretty quickly, pretty
From
easily.
both teams, yeah.
Um,
We know why it is for our wheat team, but we're.
I would assume the Evo Tower.
Yeah.
Phoenix
Phoenix being used, which
I want to
should
check where they are because they might actually have been in a fight.
kind of hard to tell.
I don't think so.
Now it's just full on frozen.
Yay!
Yeah, if we keep having this issue.
Oh.
Oh
Up.
nope.
So
Wait.
here's the fun reason why Watson's viable again is because they can play in a building and not
Play the game.
have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just sit in that building till the ring closes and then do it again.
Not again.
Just keep playing placements. But I am glad that both teams are still in by the looks of it.
Yep. Looks like
Don't want to jinx that too
might
quickly, though.
try to take a bit of a long-range fight here. 12 squads left with both teams left in, and we're assuming that
Yeah, it
we'd
looks
have
like
at
they're
least
just
one
trying to
pick.
sneak a couple shots at another team.
Probably try to get far.
They
from the-
might be really near each other, actually.
It is hard to tell with the delay and the lag.
I'm just trying to look at their map
See where they're heading. Yeah, they're pretty close.
because I think the other team's right across the
I
edge of that
think they
wall,
are,
right in
yeah.
the ring.
There's a good chance we do see UMT
So they
versus
might be
UMT.
fighting right now.
Um,
I just can't tell.
yes.
I know they're both running. They don't know each other's team counts, but they are running
Okay.
both
So
fairly unorthodox.
I do think it's might be a stream freeze or crash.
Yeah.
On the part of Hushlow. And I think
Do we want to restart our stream?
we might
That seemed to
restart.
help last time.
So we are gonna go ahead and restart our stream. Hopefully fix some of these issues. If not, we might not end up streaming Game 3 just because these
Yes.
technical issues are becoming a bit of a pain. So stick around for about
I think we'll still
5 minutes, and we will be right back.